I'll take it up with the wind. Take it up.
ESC 21.
Flip it.
41 volts.
Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Field. All right, fourth flight now. I think it's my fourth flight. The all-new Hangar 9 Valiant 20cc from Horizon Hobby. We're going to take it up and have some fun. I absolutely love this plane. I love flying it, so I'm going to fly it some more. When I fly, I like to feature it and show it and share it with you. All right, timer set for 7 minutes, high rates.
Motor on and ready to cut you up.
We don't really,
Careful.
motor on and ready to cut you up. Don't really have the horrible overcast and the horrible wind like we did the other day when I flew it. Today is sunny and pretty and a little bit windy. Of course, y'all know me, it's always windy. I don't have takeoff flaps, I only have landing flaps and crow.
Starting this party over.
All right, here we go. Beautiful plane. Absolutely beautiful plane.
Full span ailerons.
I've actually got
remaining 6 minutes.
the battery moved back a little bit. Doesn't feel tail heavy at all. Small amount of back pressure needed to maintain inverted. I'll take it up again. Just one of them point and shoot planes. You just point it and tell it what to do and it does it. I'll take it out and see if I can't do a tail slide this time. Yeah, there we go.
Time remaining 5 minutes. Normal ailerons.
All right.
Full landing flaps.
All right, we're going to do something that I haven't done yet with the plane. We're going to give you in case you're thinking about getting this plane for yourself and you're a beginner, which if you're okay with the price, this could be a beginner plane, only because it flies so easily. With safe and maybe an instructor there close by. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in safe mode. And I have yet to fly it in my safe mode, so this will be new for me too. I won't be using flaps. All right. This way I can know where, if I set it up correctly and it's safe or not. All right.
Safe mode.
All right, safe mode. And we'll do a complete takeoff and landing in safe. I didn't use any elevator at all. No elevator at all. I am moving a little bit of rudder, a little bit of aileron to turn it. All right, I'm full aileron turn, and that's as far as I can turn the plane. Okay? About a quarter throttle there.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Quarter throttle still. I'm going to turn my just ailerons. Just an aileron turn. Start decreasing my throttle now. Decreasing my throttle down to about an 1/8. Back into a quarter throttle. Turning again, just aileron turn only. Get lined up with the runway. I'm out of the power completely. I mean, you see the prop, it's off. And I'm just gliding in.
AS3
All right,
mode.
safe's off now. All right, tell you what, we'll go back and land again safe. So I really should land a little further back.
No gyro. Safe mode.
Okay, back in safe again. Okay, the instructor tells you,
Landing flaps.
put your flaps in. Turn. Props off. She's just gliding in. I'm holding down a little bit of down elevator. A little bit of prop. A little bit of power. Just enough to keep her going. There you go. Now let's see if we can't do the same thing, take off and safe, and we're going to land without flaps this time. Okay. Turning with my elevator actually just my elevator. I'm sorry, just my rudder. What I'm thinking in my mind is not always what I say. Y'all have figured that out by now. I've watched enough of my videos.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right, out of the power now. Completely out of the power. Putting a little bit of down pressure on the elevator to keep her coming down. Okay, I'm letting her level off. There, that was a safe landing. Power off the entire time. You had more control if you landed with some power, but for safe, you know, and for a beginner, that's pretty good.
AS3X mode.
All right, back to AS3X now. Let's get turned around. And now we've done a safe demo. We flew around with the AS3X. Let's go out here and give you a grass demo. We'll take off and land without flaps, and then take off and land with flaps. All right. Taking off without flaps, AS3X. Well, you know what? Let's do this way. Let's show a beginner safe also in grass, because a lot of the beginners are going to have grass fields, and this is where they come to, so we'll do it in safe. Okay, a little bit of power, a little bit of elevator. Okay. Turn it with my ailerons only. Out on the power now. Well, about a quarter power, about an 8 throttle now. Okay. Put my nose down just a little bit. There we go. So it just shows you, take off and land with safe on the grass is not a problem.
AS3X mode.
All right, now go to AS3X. We're going to take off in the grass with flaps. Actually, no, we'll land with flaps. I don't have takeoff flaps. All right, we're going to take off in the grass and land with flaps in the grass. All right. I'm racing the truck there.
Landing flaps.
And there you go. There's a takeoff and landing with flaps in the grass. All right. This is what you call your most capable airplane. All right, now let's try it up and see if we can't get some sort of speed out of this plane. All right, turn my gyro gains way down to next to nothing. I'll take it up with the wind, take it up.
ESC 21.
Flip it.
41 volts.
Broke my elevator.
21, 29 volts.
Broke my elevator. I broke the hinges on the elevator.
Landed okay.
Yeah, I think we may have bent the landing gear. Let me go get it. I think we're going to be okay, actually.
One minute. Up and safe to approach.
Well, yeah, I need a new elevator. Okay. Need new bent the landing gear pretty good, and I broke my prop. Broke my prop, so that's an easy fix. All right, ailerons are fine. What happened, landing gear is badly bent out, but what happened, let me make sure we're turned off here, is, look at that. I wonder if the elevator servo is stripped out now, because look at that. Okay, and that vibration is what broke the elevator. So I'll just replace that. But I'm thinking my servo maybe, my elevator servo may have stripped out. So let's see what happened. Of course, and then when she hit the ground, she slopped down. I had no elevator authority, so therefore I couldn't pull the nose up. But she's got enough of a well design to her that, all right, let me get back in here. Yep, here's what happened. It's obvious. See the connection point for the servo and where these go? See, that elevator's fine, it has to be replaced. But where the servo, the control rod connects to the elevator servo, this is not connected now. So this little screw or whatever goes through that stripped out. Now I'm wondering, but that, you know what, that elevator servo feels strong. Let me see if it's, don't strip. Oh, the elevator servo's fine. What happened was this broke. These two broke. The speed, I guess, broke that. But so what we have from just, you know, I had to go through it with a fine-tooth comb at home.
Full flaps up.
All right, flaps fine, elevator's fine. I'm gonna need to replace the elevator, and I'll replace the gear and a new prop. And I think I'm fine. Yeah, and I'll get different hardware for this. I'm just glad that the elevator servo is fine, because if that was there, see, yeah, maybe the speed made it bind on itself or something, but hey, it could have been a whole lot worse. And by the way, since we're here, and I was just checking, I want to see if this will tell me my speed or not. Altitude, speed. No, it doesn't. Must have it set for that, but I was just seeing how fast I get her going. I didn't have a speedometer. I thought maybe the speed in here would read. I don't have the telemetry set up right. But we're done for the day with the Valiant, but not too bad. I just need I'll probably take that servo out and test it, but the connection, the hardware for that, a new prop and a new elevator, and new landing gear assembly, and I should be fine. So probably about, I don't know, $75. So yeah, let's go ahead and check. Well, I can check it right here. Remember, the telemetry on this is pretty darn close on the battery. So we had 50% left. So I just refer to my other videos. It's all the same rates and everything as the other videos. I haven't changed anything there. But anyways, yeah, high rates, and yeah, well, word of the wise. Have you got me? Okay, word of the wise, make sure all your connections are nice and secure. The only thing I can think of is maybe it wasn't secure. I mean, I just flew around just fine, so I don't know. But when I got into some extreme speed and forces on that elevator, that connection gave. So I might put a metal arm on the servo. So, all right, well, that'll end it for the day. God bless y'all, and we'll see you and get her back in the air whenever I get the parts in. So.